Formula 1 travels to Austria this weekend for the first of two races at the Red Bull Ring. The Red Bull Ring is holding a double header this weekend for the second time in as many years due to the cancellation of the Turkish Grand Prix, itself a replacement event for the cancelled Canadian Grand Prix, and it's now a replacement event for the Singapore Grand Prix, which was announced on Friday. In contrast to last season, the first race will run under the Styrian Grand Prix banner on June 25th to June 28th, with the Austrian Grand Prix being the name for the following week. Red Bull head into the race on the back of three successive wins at Monaco, Azerbaijan and Baku, giving them a handsome lead over Mercedes in the standings. However, the Milton Keynes outfit must be wary of the fact that the German manufacturer won both races last year, with Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton securing a victory apiece. The nature of the Austrian circuit will serve as an important indicator of the relative performances of Mercedes and Red Bull's engines, after Toto Wolff stated that Honda made a huge step forward with the power unit. Christian Horner has since dismissed these claims, saying that they didn't actually make too much of a step forward at all, saying homologation rules haven't allowed them to do so. But yeah, moving on, the tyre allocations for this weekend are the C2, the C3 and the C4 tyres, so right in the middle of the Pirelli range, which seems sensible enough. And of course, the main stories, as we know on Thursday, are that the FIA to slow down F1 pit stops from the Hungarian Grand Prix. This kind of seems to be like a thing that Mercedes were pushing for, kind of understandably, because their stops do tend to be a bit slower. Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez saying that they want their contract sorted soon. I expect both to be sorted, so that shouldn't be an issue. But back to the pit stops, it just does seem a bit weird that they want to slow them down. I'm not totally in favour on it, but we'll see how it is. But yeah, they were kind of main stories on the paddock on Thursday. But anyway, moving on to practice one now, and Max Verstappen was top of the timings for Red Bull. It was kind of just an even session really. Pierre Gasly was in second, with Lewis Hamilton in third. But yeah, not a lot going on in either session really. Valtteri Bottas did go purple in sector 1 and sector 2. So that kind of does have an indicator that Mercedes do have some pace, but Max managed to put the whole lap together and go fastest. And in practice too, with a slightly more eventful session, Max Verstappen topped the timings from Ricciardo, Ocon and Hamilton in fourth. Hamilton did, however, have a time deleted, which was seen go first. But yeah, only by a tenth of a second, so it's very, very close. And the race pace was very, very close as well. But the main talking point was Valtteri Bottas, who finished the session down in 12th, spinning for Mercedes, and in the pit lane, no less. And because they were trying something new, he's earned himself a 3-place grid penalty. Hopefully it won't affect too much of the tracks you can overtake, but yeah, it could be a blow when it comes to strategy. But anyway guys, my predictions for this weekend, I'm going to say pole for Max Verstappen. That Red Bull just seems to be so quick in qualifying at the moment. I think they'll be fastest once again, and in the race I'm going to say Verstappen makes it 4 wins in a row for Red Bull, and corners don't know where I came up with that. Podium, I'm going to say second for Hamilton, third for Perez. I just think with that penalty for Bottas, it will kind of screw him over, so we'll kind of just get a similar order to the last race. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Leave your thoughts, comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily F1 news, and subscribe to my channel on screen right now. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.